Hi, welcome back to Curry To Go, where we aim to divulge some of the Indian takeaway and restaurant secrets so that you can actually cook these dishes in your own kitchen. And if you've already stumbled onto our YouTube channel, you've no doubt seen many of our other recipes which show you that it can be done in your own kitchen and you can make delicious curries exactly like you get from your local restaurant or takeaway. The one that we're going to show you today, which is an accompaniment, is mushroom fried rice. We've had a lot of requests for different rice dishes, but mushroom fried rice has been a popular request, so we'll show you how to make mushroom fried rice today. But before I do that, I just want to use this opportunity while I'm making this video to answer a question, because we've had a huge amount of questions about chef spoons, which is probably my fault, because maybe I should have just explained that there are two sizes of chef spoon. Here we have the two chef spoons. This one will, if you were to scoop a level amount of, say, mixed powder in that would hold 40 grams. That's the largest size chef spoon. And then we've got the smaller size. You can see it's actually smaller than this one, and that will hold 30 grams of mixed powder. Now if you want to know which one we use the most, it's this one, to be honest with you. This is the oldest, largest size, which is being phased out now. And if you go to the professional catering suppliers, they're all around this size, which is 30 grams. So I hope that answers a lot of your questions about chef spoon, particularly when you're putting in measurements like in the base gravy and whatnot. We use the 30 gram standard spoon. We've had a lot of people also asking where to get hold of these, because they struggle to find them. We will start selling them on our website hopefully in the next week or two when I get round to getting it all sorted out, and they won't be expensive either. So just keep your eye out for that if you're looking to get hold of one of these. But anyway, all that aside, let's get down to our mushroom fried rice. What have we got? Well, we've got some pre-cooked cold pilau rice, basmati rice, just plain basmati rice or pilau rice. We've got pilau rice here. That's cold. That's very important to use cold. You don't want to be using warm or hot rice when you make your mushroom fried rice, okay? We've also got half a teaspoonful of cumin seeds. We're using 4 standard size white cap mushrooms, finely sliced. We'll show you how we slice that in just a second. We've got just over a teaspoon of dried methi leaves, and we've got a tablespoon, or just less than a tablespoon, of finely diced red pepper. That gives a nice colour and a nice flavour to our rice. So when we come to our mushrooms here, you want to chop these quite fine. So basically just cut your mushroom in half like that, turn it on its side, and then just basically fine slices like that. You don't want them too thick, because it's going to be cooked very quickly, this. There we go. Right, so first thing that we do is we get our wok on the flame. We want a high flame here. You want to cook with a high flame. The reason we use a wok and not an aluminium pan or anything like that is because a wok is made of steel. It's very thin steel, and it will maintain a very hot temperature. When you put your food in, it won't cool the pan down, which can happen with a thicker pan. So that's the reason we use a wok, and it has higher walls as well. So with it having high walls, you can thrash it around in the pan there without it going all over the place. So that's why we use the wok. So you get your wok on, get it nice and hot. And then we want to put in just half a chef's spoon of seasoned oil. Now, important to get your oil hot here, because if you put your rice into cold oil, your rice will be all greasy and soggy, and that's not what you want. So get that nice and hot. Now the first thing that we're going to put in once this oil gets nice and hot is our cumin seeds, and you've just got to catch these right. If you put cumin seeds into hot oil, and they start spitting, you don't want to burn them because they will taste awful if you do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to have our mushrooms on standby, ready to go in straight after the cumin seeds start to sizzle, just so that they don't burn. So basically, in with your cumin seeds, straight in with your mushrooms, just toss them, and cumin seeds. Now in with our red pepper, methi leaves, and rice. Take your rice up. The method of cooking here basically is just to put your chest spoon in the middle of your pan and just pull your pan back and forth like that, and at the same time just turning the rice around in there. Just make sure it's very important when you're cooking rice that's been chilled and cooled that it's absolutely piping hot when you serve it. You probably know that already. It's just something that we need to mention because you don't want to be serving lukewarm rice to somebody. You can actually poison them if you're not careful. So make sure that the rice is piping hot. So this is why you have your heat very high, keep stirring it. And then just a little bit of salt just to season that. About done. Take that off the stove. There you go, and there's our mushroom fried rice. The nice thing about adding the small pieces of red pepper is they had a nice flavour, but it's a nice way of getting natural colour into your rice, so that it not only tastes great but it looks great. And the good thing about frying at high temperatures like this is that the rice grains will be nice and separate and fluffy. It won't be greasy, whereas if you cook it at not the right temperature, if it's too low, you'll find that it will come out greasy. So get yourself a wok and have a go at this one and see what you think. So thanks for watching our videos, and follow us for the next one.